I disagree. I think Minecraft Steve is super lame, but
yeah, but like I don't know, he's interesting. He's
built
super lame to like fight, but like
yeah,
I don't know.
I'm gonna say I'd much rather watch Minecraft Steve than play against him. I enjoy the fact that there is a character that now exists that just invalidates some stupid stuff from lower characters.
Yeah.
Because I want to see some interaction.
I don't like that, considering I'm one of those lower characters.
The problem is he invalidates him by not interacting. And I don't want to see non-interaction. I want to see people fight. And I'm the kind of character. Look, I love watching, Army play Olimar, or I love watching Snake players because while they're camping, they're doing stuff.
I'm actually the biggest fan of both of those characters.
They're doing stuff.
I think, like, the art of lame is actually like some super cool things.
I agree.
Leonine.
I love to time people out.
I haven't seen Leonine in forever.
It's been a while. Look, I haven't seen anyone in forever.
I don't think Leonine played Wi-Fi, and if he did, like, I'm sorry.
Right.
But I mean, we have one of the biggest upcomers of quarantine, Yonni, with a lead here.
Yonni does have a very sick Steve, or a sick Enderman.
Yeah. He's got the tech.
Yeah. The movement is one of the biggest things. Yanni's pretty clean with the
he got kidnapped. So hard. Minecraft, the biggest defender. Minecraft Steve's kit.
Take that move away. Untackable.
That move is also very strong.
There's a lot of moves that Steve has that are just offensive.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, Rosa got changed. I don't want to call it a buff or a nerf.
I have no idea.
Side B, now Luma always goes in front of you. That probably ruined tech, if I were to guess.
Yeah. Was that even a... I didn't know that you could not do that. I didn't know that you could send behind.
Yeah. Whatever. So like you like turn around and use side B. Like before it would Luma would stay behind you, but now like Luma appears in front of you.
Okay.
That was probably useful for like Luma desyncs.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This is Leonine is the only Rosa player I know.
Right. And Game Prodigy. Oh.
I've never met him.
It's been a while since he's been back. I think he was back last week, though.
Yeah. I forget he can plank like that.
Yeah, Steve is allowed to break the rules because he can spawn a platform to touch the ground and get ledge invincibility again.
You know how like good it probably is that you can spawn platforms in a platform fighter? That seems kind of good.
Yeah, it's very good.
You know, I'm not like the biggest expert or anything, but
you just got to get to change the rules. Like, if you didn't like the stage pick, you get to build your own.
Yeah, we talked about, like, doing fair things is bad.
Yeah. No, this is, I love when players are able to pick up something like this character. Oh, that was so sick. Cut off every single option ever.
What are you to do?
That was actually really sick, because you set up the TNT. You say, don't go on stage. I don't want you anywhere near the ledge. So they're going to stall and try to wait out the situation where they can come back.
And especially since Rosa isn't really, like, very offensive.
There's no assault. There's no hitbox in the recovery.
You're not
Cover
gonna
everything with the back air, and say back up or get to the other side, and then you can cover with the spike on the way back up.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing that happens? She gets back to stage before you, and then TNT blows up because she had to wait so long.
Well, I think
TNT's
it wouldn't cover roll.
Yeah, it wouldn't cover roll, but
you didn't get that far in life.
Yeah.
So here we are in game 2, going to Battlefield. Man, I feel like Steve just is so good on
Steve is very
Battlefield, though. He just, like, pokes through platforms and stuff like that. He just kind of, like, is in the air.
I don't know that there's a stage that Steve doesn't love because he could build his favorite parts of the other stages.
Yeah, I haven't done my research.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm not going to lie and say I know everything about Steve. Look at that. Sick. Okay. I do love the no impact land on the platform, being able to just get extra. He has
able
extra
to spawn
jumps.
no impact land is so sick.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
So it's not like brainless.
No.
You know?
None of what Steve's doing is brainless.
The turnaround up smash.
It's just good.
Yeah, it's so good, though.
Oh, my God. That was good.
Yeah.
Okay, Luma actually got body blocked by the block, and that set up the desync up smash where Honey was just kind of boned.
All right, this is the setup, though. He can up tilt this TNT. So what you're supposed to do here is wait.
Yeah. Oh, still locked in. I would also not be familiar with the blast zone, or with the blast radius of the TNT.
Yeah, I mean, so like even if you roll there, he can just set it off with up tilt.
Yeah.
The up tilt sets off the pressure plate. And if you jump, you know, you're still like in the TNT blast zone. So like it's a very hard situation to be in.
Yanni's done a great job of picking his moments to, wow, barely recovered there. Picking his moments to mine. He is never out of steel.
Oh, I think the crafting table in Luma messed up that combo.
Interesting.
Because usually
extra hit stop.
it like, yeah, it like he spikes and then he like has more combo to go.
Yeah.
But I mean, just the extra bodies in the way.
Man, that up smash out of shield has been putting in work for Leonine.
I hate that downer so much. It's so good.
Luma's? Rosa's?
No, Steve's.
Oh. Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh my god, you can deactivate that with an attack? Am I crazy?
I mean, it just clanks.
It's lava!
Yeah, but
Bro.
like, at the end of the, like, it's all just zeros and ones at the end of the day, you know?
I'm not going to swing at lava and be like, I'm good. That doesn't make sense.
Leonine's built different. I don't know what you
want. It's true. Leonine is literally built different.
Ooh.
And Leonine's got that stock lead.
Yanni's slowing down this game. Leonine playing a little bit better.
Some of it, I think, does have to do with the terrain, where
yeah,
you cannot... That move is cracked.
That move is...
You cannot move as fast against Rosa on... He almost put himself in a terrible spot.
Yeah, I mean, Rosa makes it back from there, but at the same time, like, being in that reversal situation is bad anyway.
This plat layout's just busted for Rosa because you can sit under these plats, the other person's only allowed to go through you, and then you have Luma.
Yeah. I mean, casual puppet character.
Yeah.
Gameplay. Uh-oh. All right. I was waiting for Luma to, like, come back to Rosa and, like, kill him.
Top plat is actually really good for Rosa here, too, to just diffuse pressure.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's kind of hard for Steve to, like, contest like that, unless he, like, builds and up smashes, and then you have, like, plenty of time to move out of the way, so.
I mean, Steve has, or Enderman here, has time to get the resources then, instead of just being aggressive. But, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he doesn't have iron, you're chilling, right? Like, Diamond's scary and it sucks, you know, but, like, at the end of the day, like...
He's got the diamond.
He still has to approach
that is so
you.
strong.
Yeah.
Is he dead from an aerial from, like, center stage now?
He might be.
That's
Rosa
not smash.
is very
That's
light.
not smash.
I love that. Luma made it unsafe, and he was able to up smash.
Yeah, normally, you're right. Normally that aerial is something that would be pretty safe, but because it had to hit both the shield and the Luma, there was extra hit stop, and then in comes big smash.
I don't know what frame Rosa up smash is. It might have still connected, but like it was just like...
It was extra unsafe.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, for sure I have this punish now.
And we're going to game 3. After looking at game 1, you would think, wow, curious. But here we are, going to small battlefield. I paid attention to the stage.
Nice. I missed it entirely, so I'm glad you did.
Yeah, usually that's a common problem with stage first.
Stage first, it ruins me sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially if like the visual just isn't there for us.
I saw a mini discussion about like why stage first is fundamentally flawed.
And it's something that it was a discussion that PM had as well for very similar reasons. And I
was
totally
PM
get
stage
it.
first?
PM, yeah. Yeah.
That character first?
Character first is a big thing that is, because there's a lot of counterpicking available in a game with this many characters where matchups actually really, really matter and you can lose a character select screen.
Yeah, like
character first, you can end up counterpicking yourself if it's stage first. And that was something that happened in PM a lot. Yeah. So they had a discussion about it and it moved over to character first.
The ultimate based example that I saw was imagine your opponent is a Greninja Mario main.
Can I imagine right now that we're paying attention and to the fact that Yonni is at 50% on their second stock and Leonine's just killing it?
Yeah, Leonine's actually like blowing them out of the water.
We can talk about this stuff later, but like, holy cow!
Yeah, I mean, Leonine kind of got blown up that first game, but it's Yonni who is losing steam very quickly.
Yeah.
And
oh, that was a hard read on the jump back minecart. That is the Steve classic. The I'm in the corner, I want to get out right now.
Yonni has been blown up many times for doing that same minecart.
I've seen the T-Spy forward smash.
Yeah, that's probably his worst habit as a player.
That's just a Steve thing, even, right?
Yeah,
like,
but I mean, it's
hard to
so
turn that
good.
Off. It's hard to turn that off because it is still good. It's like if you read it, you read it, you know?
And people get hit by it all the time.
Oh my gosh. Leonine is
Did he get hit by 3 hits of down smash?
Potentially, yeah. Rosa, Luma, and then Rosa.
Oh. Ugh.
That was an insane
That was a
response.
3-stock.
So what I think happened there, and I could be wrong, from game 1, I saw some situations where Yonni wasn't fully respecting Luma, so there might have been some unfamiliarity with some of the stuff that Rosa does, because this is not a common character.
Who plays Rosa?
Nobody. Except for Leonine, who's kicking ass. So
yeah, he's doing great.
There were some situations where, against Steve, the character has so many different tools, you can't play with all of them at the same time. So you have to figure out what kind of Steve player you're playing against, what tools they really like to use, and where they like to use them. Because there's different ways to build, there's different ways to utilize the very free-form aspect of dropping those blocks.
And how does my character interact with that?
Yeah. When do they minecart? When do they try to chase me? When do they go for their... When do they mine, right? Because that's a huge thing, too. And Leonine had to really laser in. Game 1 was data. And Yonni killed it in that game 1.
And Leonine learned a couple things. He learned that he could suck up Anvil. Mm-hmm. He learned that up smash does a really good job of handling minecart.
It's huge punish. And figured out when the mining happened so that when they were able to escape the pressure. And figured out when they were able to go in for up smashes specifically, because that move carried so hard.
Yeah. I feel like Leonine also just did a really good job of ledge trapping game 2 and 3.
Yes. Very good ledge trapping. And one of the reasons they were able to do that so well is because they were able to figure out when Yonni wanted to minecart or when Yonni wanted to go for something like a block.
We saw that in stock 2 of game 3, and he said, I'm going to minecart. And I said, you're going to minecart. And he up smashed and killed him.
That's why I think there's just a little bit of unfamiliarity, because normally some characters can't reach in that situation. Like Yonni would be able to jump back, place a block, and be safe from most things that are at least that damaging.
Yeah.
But Rosa's got a little bit extra reach with that Luma. She's pretty strong.
It's pretty nice.
It is very difficult to get used to situations where if you aren't comfortable with a matchup like that, where the rules are different.
That's a good matchup to be good at.
Yeah, hitting shield against Rosalina and Luma is different than every other character in the game, because you hit Rosa, then you hit Luma, then you have to deal with that.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, no.
As an ICs player,
As an ICs player, no, you get it. Because
everything is fundamentally unsafer.
Yeah, 10 times, not 10 times literally, but it's way less safe.
Actually, 2 times, probably. 2 times. I don't know the actual math on it, but it makes it seem like 2 times.
Yeah, because they have to deal with hit stop on 2 things, and then they're still stuck in their move when normally they'd be done.
Yeah.
Turns their -2 move into something that maybe they have big disadvantage on.
So a little niche interaction I want to tell Chad about, because I'm a nerd.
Tell me.
So like Zers, they deactivate whenever they hit anything.
Yes.
So say in the ZSS Rosa matchup, it hits Luma, gone.
Gone.
Your Rosa, you're safe from the Zer.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
So it makes Zer not safe in that matchup if you hit specific timings and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
The more you know.
Because normally Zer is a busted tool,
it's
but
like,
if you're able to dash back real quick in that range, get your Nana hit, you can dash in and punish the ZSS.
Well, you'd like to think that, but you're so slow, so you really can't do that.
If you're dashing back against ZSS, you're probably not dashing back in time. Let's be real. But
you're dashing back, and you're not gonna dash back forward because you can't get there.
Let's imagine instead of the Ice Climbers, you're Rosalina and Luma.
Yeah, imagine I was a good character.
Yeah.
Like the character we are